Good afternoon and welcome to Lethbridge, Canada. We're in farm country here in southern Alberta, and spring is starting to show. The high-level bridge crossing the Old Man River is a sight to see. Lots of hiking trails around this area, popular for joggers. The NMAX Center is also a popular spot, especially this week. The Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019 is being played here. See the teams just entering the arena. For our live game this afternoon, Switzerland will play Japan. Of course, 4 games in action in this session. Switzerland, Japan, session 16. As we just heard, Korea being honored with their national anthem. I'm Sander Olvak, joined by Olympic champion Rona Howie. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Sander.
Let's meet the teams for Switzerland. At lead, Valentin Tanner. At skip, second, Peter de Cruz. Sven Michel is the third. And throwing fourth stones for Team Switzerland, Benoit Schwartz. Lead for Japan, Shinya Abe. At second is Yasumasa Tanida. Throwing third stones, Tetsuro Shimizu. And team skip for Japan, Yuta Matsumura. Well, see, the teams are just about to get started as we take a look at the standings. It's Japan on top at 8 wins, 1 loss, alongside Sweden, Canada, Switzerland just behind at 7 and 2. Italy and USA both at 6 and 3. You feel like those 6 teams will be very much in the playoff contention. Scotland just close in behind at 4 and 4. Starting to look a bit rough for Netherlands. And Russia just behind there as well. The other games this afternoon, Korea looking for their first win as they play Sweden. Germany will take on Russia. Also Scotland to play China. A must win for the Scots to keep their playoff hopes alive. Peter de Cruz enjoying a chat with Nicholas Sedin next door. We'll keep you up to date on what happens elsewhere, but our main focus will be of that of Switzerland, Japan. We saw both teams throw their draw shot. Switzerland coming out on top. They will have last stone advantage. Japan will show the first stone of this game.
A little tighter line would have worked too, right?
Probably, yeah, probably spins out in a minute.
I think as a thrower, I think you want to have the little extra weight and just go with line. It's easier.
Exactly, yeah.
So, touch more, Carl.
100%.
Clearly,
Giving each other some tips.
I believe speaking about a shot earlier in the week.
Yeah, it's good to see the camaraderie between the different nations. They play each other a lot throughout the year on tour, know each other well. Very serious during the game, but out with the game. There's a lot of good banter in this game.
Starting to get a little impatient, maybe. Shinya Abe really wants to get this thing going. And there we go. We get the go-ahead. Music stops. Curling starts. Shinya Abe, lead for Japan, 39 years old. Throw the first stone here.
悪くないよ。ウェイトだけ。ゲットオフ。
Top four for Abe. We see Switzerland throw the corner guard right away. Valentin Tanner.
Petit peu de place. Voilà. 2,5.
Valentin Tanner
Faut
sitting
finir, hein.
top equal in the stats for lead players this week so far.
Ouais, on peut l'amener très très proche.
Non, c'est pas vraiment finir.
Proche pour.
C'est pas mal.
Ok. Bien ball. Faire.
Switzerland lost earlier today to Italy. So they'll want to be out here getting back to their winning streak. Both these teams very much in playoff contention.
Ok, ça.
10 backline.
Backline.
On arrive en plein, je pense. Ok.
Japan had 2 big wins yesterday over Canada and Scotland.
Bon, c'est juste 9.
Ouais.
8, 9.
Wow.
9. 8, 9. 8, 9.
9. 8.
9. 9.
Non.
8, 9. Sven. C'est juste.
Ouais.
Ouais, c'est 9.
Ouais, Sven.
I want to move this yellow out. Yeah, go.
Valentin Tanner just wanting to tap back the yellow.
Ok, Val.
There. Didn't move much. Really.
Rolls out into the open, so allows Japan the chance to hit and roll off this behind cover.
Ja. ちょっと遅いかな。
24-year-old Yasamusa Tanida.
俺だったわ。
Nose hits.
This.
はい。
Comme ça.
Ouais. Ça arrive pas trop.
Peter de Cruz. One of few skeps who plays second stones.
No, Sven. Sven.
Normally see them throw either the last two or at third position, but it's been working for the Swiss for a long time.
Ok.
They play this way in juniors even. Won the World Junior Championship, De Cruz and Benoit. Valentin in 2010.
Yep, he was born in London, England. Oh, just rubbed off that top guard, so it doesn't bury.
Rules of play, 6 ends minimum, but the game is scheduled for 10. Both teams with 38 minutes of thinking time and 1 60-second timeout, whenever they want to call it. De Cruz looking for the run back. Here we see the green lights on the rock, indicating that it's been released before the hog line. Haven't seen too many red lights this week, quite a couple. And that's a fantastic shot by Peter de Cruz. Gets them all going.
Yeah, really nice shot. So the house is now empty. Does leave the guard for Japan to come around.
Tetsuro Shimizu, most experienced player in Team Japan. Of course, played third for Yosuke Morozumi, or Team Morozumi, for many, many years. Also during the Olympic Games last season in Pyeongchang. bringing a lot of experience into this foursome. But this one just slipping a bit deep for Shimizu.
Ok. Je suis 5, hein.
Ah ouais. Bon, lui, il était vraiment...
C'était combien?
Lui, il était 13-4.
Ok, je suis au 14-2.
Chance now for Switzerland to come around.
14-5.
Sit top tee, guarded.
Et juste
Here we have
5.
third for
8.
Switzerland and
Freeze.
the newest addition to the team,
Prise, c'est bien aussi.
Sven Mecheri.
Place. Bien, bien.
He's started to learn French because he's from the German side of Switzerland.
Okay.
He lives in Interlaken, so doesn't necessarily speak French all that well, but really starting to pick it up. So you might hear them communicate a lot in French as normal, but sometimes also in English. As Sven's French isn't 100% yet, but improving every day.
Yeah, missed chance from Sven there. Slipped back with his draw, so Japan can come around top tee and lie two.
We'll have a look at the draw weight here. Usually been between 14 and 14.5. This is 14.2, should be close. It's running pretty nicely here. It's a bit warmer maybe in the building today. If I was going to go by feel, should see the ice be a little bit quicker.
Tu veux ça?
But I'm sure head ice
Ça,
technician
c'est sûr,
Jamie
c'est possible.
Barassa
C'est
is
pas facile, mais comme tu
very
veux,
much in
Pete.
control of what's happening here.
Yeah, constantly monitoring the
Relax,
ice
c'est bien
temperature.
aussi, comme tu veux.
And also as well, depending on the crowd for this morning's game when Canada were playing, there was a huge crowd in, not so many this afternoon. So that makes a difference to the air temperature as well, which can affect the ice. So Sven Mikkel going for the run back.
Shooter!
Next one of them out. Ideally would have liked to have kept that red. He was pushing in at top of the 4 foot. So advantage again for Japan now to come around. Yuta Matsumura skipping in his first World Men's Championship. Has played so well this week. Trying to get the inside, buried. Yeah, really nice shot.
On arrive en plein.
Ou même un peu moins, même la pousser là.
Tu penses qu'on arrive en plein?
Si je joue ça, ça doit être possible.
Si ça se trouve, on arrive à faire le double avec backline. Hein. Traverser.
Ça m'étonnerait, mais presque, ouais.
Presque, je pense.
Moi, je dirais vitesse, tu viens à ça.
Just see the
Un
edge.
poil plus quand même.
Ok.
Traverser, pour avoir une chance.
Si on peut la pousser là, c'est parfait, quoi. Sur 4/5e.
Ouais. Ah ouais, c'est bien.
Tu veux pas rouler?
Moi, je dirais bord du 4.
Non,
Tu veux pas rouler?
Plus en plein possible.
So just playing a kind of back ring, tap back weight.
Un bon 13. Ouais, c'est difficile d'être en plein.
Juste traverser?
Ouais.
Il faut 13, hein.
Ouais, il faut 13. Ah, c'est bien.
Benoit Schwartz, 27 years of age.
Ouais, un peu moins.
Alors,
Ouais. Non.
Quite known for these touch shots.
Non.
pas de cœur.
Very good drawer.
10. Balle.
Very cool customer, Benoit.
Allez.
Actually the kind of guy you want throwing the last two rocks for your team, as he'll make this tap just out of the 12 foot. Very nice weight control.
It was going to be short. He said only 9. Okay.
You can hear the crews there communicating in English with His third, Sven.
And Benoit Schwartz and Peter de Cruz work well together. Peter's got a very analytical mind. Always talking through the options at great depth. And Benoit's very calm, just goes down and plays it and does what he's told. So we've got two left-handers on the sheet this afternoon. Japanese skip and the Swiss lead. And really nice shot there. Matsumura hits and rolls, forces Switzerland to draw for one.
14. 14. Ouais, 14-5, je pense.
Japan will be happy with a force here, first end.
Well, this is when Switzerland also have stopwatches, might have clocked that draw. And Japan played, and have that information to give back to Benoit.
Oh, Sven, back.
Not touching this one yet.
Ça va très vite là, Sven.
Don't really have backing here for the score. Does this one settle down in time? I think it will, just by itself. Sweeper's delight right on the Pioneer button. Always a bit nervy as a sweeper if you can't touch it, but single point for Switzerland. They lead it 1-0 over Japan.
Yeah, yours was 13-3, but again, it suddenly became a fast line, I think, you know. Like, on that spot, you probably could have thrown 15 with sweeping is fine, yeah. For just the top 8, you know. Yeah. I was surprised that we didn't get the curl for the freeze, though.
Oui.
Demi.
Valentin Tanner gets us going again in the second end.
Vince bien, vince bien.
Ouais. Encore.
At least Valentin, Sven, and, or pardon me, Benoit and Peter stuck together for a long, long time. Does that help, just knowing each other? Or?
Yeah, definitely. The team dynamic off the ice can help the team dynamic on the ice. And we always used to say you don't have to like somebody you play with, but if you've got the same goals and work as hard as each other to reach that goal, it can work. But I think, you know, that extra friendly dynamic makes a big difference. They know each other so well. They can read their deliveries, which makes a difference as well. Not everybody's got exactly the same release. So it's easier for Peter to ice his team when he knows them that well.
Stack.
And it means Sven Mikkel coming in at third. He's had so much experience and success skipping his own team. So he's a great asset to the boys.
11,5.
Ouais.
12.
11,5.
11,5.
Ouais. Oui.
Ouais.
Oui.
12. Bien vitesse.
Oui. Whoa. 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 Ben. Yeah.
We're just trying to tap this back. We've seen Switzerland play this tack. They don't come in and freeze as much as you've seen the other teams do. They will tap back and try and get things going in the house.
Release the shot.
ウェイトは十分。ウェイト待ちたいぐらい。ウェイトは待ちたいぐらい。ウェイト悪くないよ。ウェイトはいいよ。ちょっと押すよ。
Let's move on over to Germany, Russia. First end.
Germany lying 1. But Mark Muskadovic has got a nose hit for 3.
Je mets un peu moins.
Seemed quite happy with the line. He's past the guards.
You're good.
Ah, great shot. A great start. 3 at the first end. They lead over Russia.
It's a nice path. It doesn't go crazy. It's just really nice.
In très bien.
Also, Scotland plays China.
Regardez, une seconde.
And Scotland lying 1. They have last stone, Bruce Mowat, with a draw for 2. This is a must-win game for Scotland.
Line's getting good better now.
Sweeper's happy with the weight.
Okay.
I was definitely short.
Needs
Like
to
we had
be
to sweep a lot to get
in
it.
the
there.
forefoot.
Like,
And perfect. Great start for Scotland, 2-0 over China. So Japan deciding to clear up the front here, try and move stones back in the house.
Pretty good. Opens up the front. Does leave Switzerland lying too. The one's in behind the tee line.
Deux et demi. 2,5.
See the coach's bench in the back and Thomas Lips. Long time representative of Switzerland. He's played quite a few championships himself.
Easy, Sven. Il y a de la place.
Attention un peu.
Petit peu de place.
C'est un peu large.
C'est juste deux.
Ok, à vous. Ici. Ligne
Pas
bien.
mal.
2,5.
Je pensais qu'à lasser. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 no.
Just want to guard this one that's on the forefoot. And it's over curled.
Okay, okay.
Bob Ursel, the Canadian.
割と隠れてはいる。
One of many Canadian coaches you'll see around the world nowadays.
So a chance now for Japan to tap that back. The guard's a bit long and had over curled fractionally for Switzerland.
Makes a very nice hit and roll here. Roll on top of the other red. Fantastic shooting by Tanida.
A really good result.
Ok.
And nowadays there's so many different parts to the game of curling that teams are working, you know, with on-ice technical coaches, competition coaches, physiotherapists, they've got psychologists, fitness experts. So there's a big support team behind every curling team.
Pour faire ça, il fallait prendre un petit quart. Ouais. Ça marchait de façon pas bien.
Does it ever become too much? Too many people? Too many on the team to relate to?
It could be overbearing, but I think it's each team needs to make sure that they have a happy medium. It is a technical, tactical sport, so it's the time on the ice, a repetitive sport, the time spent on the ice that's key. But if all these other areas of the game can add an extra percentage to your your performance, then it's worth being involved with them.
Normally, as a curling team, throughout the season, you go and play events on the weekends. Often you might just be the four of you playing, but then you come to a championship, and now you have 2 and 3 coaches and physios. Maybe becomes a different routine.
Yeah, and that's where it's so important for the team to do what's right for them and use the support staff to their advantage and not be bombarded when you suddenly get to a tournament and everything changes. Because they've got here by doing something right. Gets a raise but rolls out of play. Sven not happy with that one.
That's annoying when you're so close.
And curling is such a long game, you know, and that's where the fitness side comes in, as well as being technically and tactically sound. You need to be mentally fit to be able to deal with a 3-hour game over 10 days. It takes its toll, so you need to be mentally fit and physically fit to be able to last. You want to be as good as you are in the last game as you were in your first game.
C'est bien ça?
Un peu plus.
8, c'est bien. Ah. Encore un peu?
7, 8.
So Japan have left their draw just 12 foot.
14-3.
Chance for Benoit Schwartz to come around,
C'est bien ça?
bury in behind it.
14-3. C'est juste. 14-5, vous avez amené. 14-5, c'est bien.
Six. 5. Vite, c'est bien. 5, 6. Vite, c'est bien. Plus tard. 6. 6. Wow. 6, 7. Wow.
Alors Sven,
Sweeper's happy with the weight. It's all about the line
c'est
now.
assez bien, je crois.
Wait as long as possible, then maybe have some sweep at the very end to try and maximize the curl. That's what they do, and they get it fully buried for shot stone.
Nice.
A wee bit further back than they had wanted, but they had to bury it.
C'est assez bien, je crois. Ouais, 8. Faut finir, hein.
Yeah, fini, go, Sven. Go, encore. Okay. Okay, Ben.
6でバウラーでも悪くなさそうだね。短かったら6で真裏でも悪くない。ここだね。あ、狙いが 6？
と押してもね、結局開いちゃったらもう一回入れられて
押すんだったら2枚取んなきゃダメだね。
もう一本。もうちょい。
Coming out the left-handed hack here, Matsumura. We'll see even less of that redstone. So I think just coming after and maybe not necessarily freezing the red, but maybe trying to stop top of the tee line.
Yeah, they certainly indicated top 4. They know they have got the backing they can use, but they would rather be top of it, so it's difficult for Switzerland to remove.
Coming up a little heavy. Trying to bump up the red, just fends up
Exactement.
between two shots here.
Hein?
Je vois pas tout, hein. Ah, si, je dois tout voir.
Juste, ouais. Moi, je dirais 11,5, 12.
Ouais, c'est le double.
C'est bien ça?
Hein?
C'est max, je pense. Pour... Ouais, 11,5, 12, c'est bien.
Non, non.
Ça?
C'est enroulé, c'est bien. Je suis quoi, hack?
Oui, 11,5.
3 quarts, c'est parfait.
Roulez où? Ah, c'est derrière. À droite, hein. En plein, il faut jouer.
Ouais, ouais.
11,5? Ouais, je mets 11,5.
Juste hack! C'est moi! C'est
Ouais.
moi que hack!
Oui!
Allez, pousse, pousse, pousse.
Ouais, ouais.
Pousse, 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 Vance.
Ouais.
Pousse, pousse, pousse,
Ouais.
go, go, go!
Ouais, ouais, ouais.
C'est assez large, hein.
Ouais.
C'est un peu large.
Attention. Ouais. Set. Yep, 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 yep.
Roule!
Oh, very nice
bien,
shot there
super.
by Schwartz. Make the little hit and roll. They
Turn,
set
Ben.
2, buried.
Yeah, so important not to
Facilite,
nose
hein.
that there and leave a double.
J'ai 11-2.
Ouais.
So now asks the question of Yuta Matsumura.
Not taking a lot of ice here. Probably just wanting to throw the same path. Would have the backing here as well if they start coming a bit close to the Yellowstone top 12.
It's an interesting release he has. Holds the handle quite far back, just at the end. Uses wrist movement to put the handle on.
Not really sweeping this one either. Tanida Shimizu just waiting for this one to settle down, but it's starting to look good here. Does have a bit of backing, even gets a nudge. Single point for Japan. So we're all tied up after 2 ends. It's 1-1.
C'est les lignes qui jouent.
Ah ouais. Ouais, je suis
T'as
d'accord.
l'impression qu'ils vont s'écraser tout le temps, c'est.
Ouais.
C'est hyperactif.
Exact. Ouais.
Bon, c'est bien, au moins ça casse dedans.
Hein, à fond. À fond.
We are back. 3rd end, Switzerland, Japan. All tied after 2.
4-5。だいぶ悪くないよ。5。あ、大丈夫。大丈夫。あ、悪くないよ。
Maybe a tad more quiet this afternoon. No Team Canada on the ice. Still a pretty decent crowd in
そうだね。
to watch these games. The atmosphere becomes a little bit different.
Descends me.
Ouais. Ouais. Ouais.
Descends me.
Ouais.
C'est bien
Oui.
vitesse. Vitesse très bien.
Ok.
Sorry.
Okay.
This is.
Oh, nose hit from Switzerland. Do you think that means the Swiss would be happy to start trying to control the scoreboard and the even ends already from this point?
Yes.
Yeah, they could easily put up a corner guard there, but quite happy to nose hit.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes you see them hit the first one, try and get
Better
the,
positioning, yeah.
yeah, maybe throw the corner, but they're going to hit again as we now look on over. Germany leads Russia by 3.
Germany line shot. Sergei Glukov has a chance to score a couple here.
Nettoie bien.
C'est bien.
Ouais.
Je pense que c'est 11, ça.
Ouais.
Russia looking for their 4th win. And on the nose. So a score of 2. Germany lead 3-2 after 2.
Scotland also playing China. We just saw Bruce Mount miss a double, leaving this draw for China to maybe score a 2.
I think we have to.
Yeah, Chao Jian. Open house for
I don't think it's really.
to draw the 8 foot.
极限。
有点小。猜的2。
很小吗？
2。2。
Big sweep.
2。Go.
Bring it there.
2。
Even Badushin comes out to help.
2。Go.
Just needs to be fully in. Oh, well swept. So they tie the game, 2-all after 2. China on 2 wins, Scotland on 4.
滑的小，
啊
错我没给。
So this game, just quite happy to hit it out this end.
いや、同じくらい。Yes.
This.
Oui.
Nettoie bien.
No. No.
Ouais.
No.
Peter de Cruz is a sports soldier in the Swiss Army. Lives in Geneva
Magnifique.
Je joue un peu plus vite.
Poil plus.
Je vais un
when
peu
he's
moins
not
glace.
curling, that is. He's certainly had a lot curling this season.
Ready, Wall off.
And Japan just roll out. So now Switzerland will just put up a guard as we take a look over Korea, Sweden, and Korea lying 2. So a draw here for Nicholas Edin. Has to
Ah, mais là, ça va aussi. Hein.
really bite the 1 foot. Sweden are on 8 wins and 1 loss. Korea still looking for their first win.
Si je mets le balai là. Il se garde.
Kör då. Behöver bajta 4 fett. Bra linje.
So Korea top 4 and the side of 4 foot.
Gärna curla. Linjen är perfekt. Behöver inte...
Line's perfect. What's the weight like?
Stay med.
Bra skott.
No bother to 3-time world champion. So that game's tied 1-all after 2.
Nefilmi. Ouais, 10. Nefilmi 10.
Oh. Nettoie bien.
6.
It's a pêche.
C'est 9,5.
Ouais.
Yuta Matsumura just looking for the nose hit. Well, it's certainly been a quick end. This will bank some time on their clock. Not much thinking time involved here.
10 10 plus large. Ah, ça devrait revenir. Je pense que ça revient.
C'est bien. Bien, Ben.
The Swiss, they know their timing. Obviously saw this more before when teams had playing time. You actually bank a lot of clock playing hits than draws. Don't see it as often anymore. But of course, for both teams to have a little extra time for the game, it's never a problem.
So now Benoit Schwartz going for the blank.
It's quite far, 150 feet of ice. Some new curlers come into a curling club. They think it looks a lot longer than it looks on TV. Some say the opposite.
Yeah, Ben.
Big weight from Schwartz, makes the peel, rolls out, blanks the end. So still a tied
This
game
one
here
had
after 3
red light,
ends.
I was like,
1-1.
no, I saw it was after came red.
Non, 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 non.
Attends. Stop blink.
Bon, la tienne, elle a pas marché non plus, hein.
Ouais, je sais. It was.
俺も見たもん。両方ついてる。
前を多分読んだから置いてきそうな気がしないでもないけどね。
中多い。
はい、いいよ。このままかな。このまま。ラインはいい感じ。結構来てそうに見えるからそのままだね。
Here we are enjoying some curling. Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. We're in Lethbridge, Canada, NMAX Centre. It's been a glorious week for curling fans and athletes alike. And of course, spring starting to show outdoors. It's a nice place to be.
Je pense que c'est bien vitesse.
Pas plus, hein. Easy, easy.
3.
Non, je pense que c'est 3.
Passe 4. Non, 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 non.
So again, Japan coming into the rings, but this time Switzerland looking for their corner guard.
Non, c'est 3. Ça reste.
Is it going to stop?
Ja,
Oh, just.
Juste assez. Was meinst du? Doppelgang.
So Japan just looking for a close guard. Don't want it in the rings, and then Switzerland can't hit it.
クリーン、クリーン、クリーン。悪くないよ。その止まるとこだ。止まるとこ。
Yeah, really nicely played. Great setup from Shinya Abe.
Ça, juste pousser.
Ça, c'est difficile.
Là.
Moi, j'aime bien freeze, mais.
Vitesse 6. Ah. On peut, hein. 2 tiers, essayez de rouler là.
Ok. Ça va aussi.
Backline, je pense.
Backline. Ok.
I think the game plan is a little bit disturbed with that corner guard slipping so tight to the rings for the Crews. So making a different call here. They'll pick the center guard, so not allowed to remove it as it sits in the free guard zone, but we're going to try and punch it in behind the corner guard. Try and roll the shooter off to the side, leave a second corner. And that's pretty much what he'll do here, Valentin Tanner.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah, I would have liked his shooter just to roll a fraction further over. But it does open the centre line. And this young Japanese team, their stone placement this week has just been first class. Against Canada in the first 4 ends of that game, they were so clinical with their stone placement. Completely outplayed Canada.
Non, faut faire ça.
Ah non, on peut essayer ça. Mais avec...
Hack.
Pas plus, ouais.
Okay. À la fin, on peut vraiment la faire plonger, je pense.
Ouais,
Quand tu vois que c'est dessus, tu te dis.
Et je viens pas très vite. Hein.
Ah ouais. C'est hack. Attention.
Ouais. Hack. Ouais.
Ouais. Ouais.
Forcette.
Oui.
Huge sweep from Saint Michael. And that just tickles the center guard and goes right past everything. The worst kind of miss.
Yeah, you're better catching more of the guard and move it. They're obviously getting past. He swept it so hard, just feathered it. Really unlucky. So Japan just putting out the long guard now, blocking things up, making it very difficult for Switzerland. So straight away, they move out to try and double clear.
White, you still get lucky with the red one.
C'est 3 quarts.
Ouais.
Je mets un peu moins.
Let's jump on over to Scotland, China. They're tied after 2.
No.
Scotland were line 3, had the end set up well. China. Chao Jian just played a great double and roll. Slightly behind, the inside edge is behind cover. There is a chance for Bruce Mount to play a downweight tap back to score potential 3. Oh, and jams it on the back. So it looks like just a 1 for Scotland. Missed opportunity there. They take the lead 3-2 after 3.
Oh my God.
I thought we could hold it because they were calling heavy, but it wasn't.
It's a bit down actually. Yeah. We saw Peter De Cruz a little unlucky with the run back. Ended up spinning another yellow into the rings.
Switzerland in a bit of trouble here.
Je pense couper.
Ok.
C'est fin, très fin.
Ok.
Un quart, c'est bien.
Ouais.
And this is what we've seen this week with this young Japanese side. They set up the end so well, their opposition are always chasing. They're not getting the opportunity to generate any counters.
Whoa. Ouais. Whoa. 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 No. Jamais. Rouge à peine.
Prends la rouge, la peine.
So a double clear, leaves their own out front. Just replacing the long guard.
Yes.
Really nice there. Switzerland can't tap up the red on the centre line.
9 sur 3 quarts.
Sur bouton, hein.
Deux
Parce
tiers.
qu'il y a trop ici, hein.
Faut la pousser là, je pense.
Ouais. 9, c'est...
4. Hein?
7. Ok.
Il y a un petit angle, hein. Ouais, très 5, j'aime bien.
So looking just to tap their own across onto the button or into the 4-foot area.
Well, it might open that side a bit as well.
Oui. L'inspiration. Oui. 10. Oui.
Intensity. Sven Mikael.
Prends le tir.
Pas trop.
A lovely shot. Is it behind cover? He's not looking too convinced about that one.
Some brilliant line calling in French by Sven.
But it has gone into a very tight hole there. Japan just looking to see if they can get through it. They think they can. That was really unlucky. He played a great weight.
Well, just left us sweeping for a moment. Maybe keep sweeper on the whole time. You get a slightly better angle. And maybe get that tucked in behind the yellow top 8.
Thing is, if Japan do come through this gap, will they get a slight roll inside as well and make it very difficult for Switzerland? As he passed.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Just shaves the two center guards. I don't think it was quite possible to make a roll in behind.
No.
Did not have a lot of room there.
No, it was
Look
the
at
second
that.
one. This one here. Oh.
It's close.
Je pense pas, non. Moi, j'aime bien ça.
Lui, il est passé très proche, mais il était.
And he came at that from the left-hand
Il est passé très
pack.
proche, mais il était 11.
So Benoit Schwartz will be coming from the right side. Just a very slightly different angle.
Je mettrais. S'il n'y avait pas les gardes qu'on voulait prendre 4-5e, je mettrais ça. Je pense peut-être un peu moins pour être sûr.
Ouais,
Si tu
ça c'est bien.
trop.
Ouais, ça colle trop.
Well, Switzerland facing 3. They wanted to score 2 at this end.
Ouais. Elle est cachée là. Tu veux 10 alors? Je peux même venir 9, mais c'est assez fin, je pense après.
Je trouve que c'est dur.
There's the
C'est
view
bien.
Je pense. Même déjà, si tu
From
roules
the
là, c'est déjà
far
bien.
end
Ouais.
to the hack.
10 go. C'est vrai qu'il y en a.
10. Ouais.
Oui, pousse. Pousse, Val, allez.
Oh.
Oui, pousse.
He's played a bigger weight.
Allez, pousse.
Passed and through. Very nice. Can't believe we have 2 shots through that port in a row.
What you can do, I can do better.
Oui. Roulez à droite.
Oui, pousse. Allez, pousse.
Tiny roll in behind the corner.
Si on roule plus là-bas, eh bien, on foutrait sur le
Really
bouton.
good shot.
Problem though with that tiny roll is Japan. If they shave the red center guard like the first one, they might actually roll in into the forfeit. Can you do it twice in a row, Matsumura?
He's playing slightly less weight than Benoit Schwartz did.
On his out turn though, runs a bit straighter. Close, really close again. I think it's a little nudge off the yellow to sit in the forfeit side button. Wow, again, just a brilliant shot. Actually rolls, if anything, a tad too far.
3 great shots in a row there.
Some masterful curling going on.
Ça, Sven.
Getting close to that red center guard. Probably a bit closer than they had to be. They actually are able to roll a bit too far. And that's the shot Schwartz will be chasing with just a back ring weight, just a draw really. Try to get the line right and bring the sweepers on, tap the shot stone back. Just enough for the single score. Waiting for a line here.
It's got a long way to draw.
Trying to sweep with the curl here, Sven Michael. Gonna drag it in, tap the yellow back. There you go, score of 1 for Switzerland. And the fourth player's on fire on this end for really good shots in a row. And it's a 2-1 game.
Il fallait juste ça. Tu joues un peu plus vite, là, ça cale pas.
C'est clair.
Ok.
C'est bon, je l'ai plus précis.
Only singles on the board so far. 3 forced ends, 1 blank. But the curling has been entertaining, maybe except for the blank end, but that 4th end. Oof, some fantastic shots we saw.
Yeah, all those singles have been forced singles. Some great shot making in that last end. So now a different tact. Switzerland will put up the guard. We've seen before Japan just putting their first one in the house every time.
We look on over. Germany play Russia. Germany up 4-2.
Germany got one on the button. Fairly well guarded. So Sergei Glukov playing a down weight.
Première vitesse.
Don't have to move the red as long as they come right up on top. A really nice shot. So score of 1 for Russia. Germany lead that 4-3 after 4.
Back right.
Nice shot by Shinyaba. You can see Valentin Tanner a little frustrated there, actually. Leaving Abed the chance to get into the inside of his rock there.
I guess.
You know, that's the battle at Leeds. Might seem less important, but the way they set up the ends is crucial for the team.
The skip's got a game plan and plan for that end, and you need the lead to set it up. Otherwise, you might need to change your plan halfway through.
And you see that very clearly, especially when you play lead yourself, how if you don't make your shots, your team is just on the back foot every end. And of course, it's frustrating if you keep doing it. Run back by De Cruz. Trying to get the double on the yellows here. And they do a very good job to sit right in front when yellow goes.
Nice nose hit.
Vite le double après.
Ok. Normal, hein?
Ah ouais. C'est pas énorme.
Japan would love to score their 2. Going into the 5th end break.
Switzerland
would
would
love to force the 1.
Attention. Ouais. Ouais. 10. Ouais, ouais. Wow.
Bravo. Super.
Bien.
Ja. Swing. Go. Sinken. Yes. Go.
So that's a wee bit higher. Has it left a double for Switzerland?
Okay.
Un quart. Un quart.
Vitesse.
C'est fort.
Vitesse.
Viel.
Viel.
Sondern wenn ich nicht genau treffe, dass es trotzdem rausgeht.
Okay. Okay.
Un tiers, un quart.
Un quart.
Okay.
Ska wenig då.
Ouais. Ouais. Oui.
Wow.
Ouais.
Looking for the thin double. Great shot from Sven Mikkel.
A shot.
Ja.
Well, you can play those kind of shots all day long, Sven. It's the kind of shot that helped him quite a lot, winning the World Mixed Doubles Championship as well. Even though in World Mixed Doubles, there's a lot of drawing. A lot of draws being played. That run back and those doubles is a big tool as well.
10秒ぐらいで。残らん ?9 秒か11秒か。9だと出てっちゃうかい？
結構ギリギリ。こっち出すんだったらギリギリだね。
ああ、10で当てればいい。
And with the stagger in those reds, Japan could come right around.
出せればいい。1個出しといた方がいいと思うよ。
So it wouldn't be easy for Switzerland to raise the reds,
こっちに1個ロールかい普通に。
but it's tempting to take the double.
裏行かれたら終わんけいけない。こっちは
And if Japan have to blank,
うん。
they won't be too bothered.
うんうん。ちょっとダウンかな。あ、悪くないよ。それはめ。Yes.
Very nice. Plays the controlled weight, just enough to make the double, but still keeps the shooter, Shimizu, as we see Scotland play China.
Great hit and roll from Bruce Mowat to bite the edge of the button. There's Scotland lying one. Xiao Jian having to virtually draw the button. He has his own yellow to come off. Come off the inside of his yellow or just literally draw the button here. Line looks good. Oh, is it enough? It is. What a great shot. China tie that game 3-all after 4.
C'était impossible de faire mieux. C'était la seule.
Weight's good. Weight's good. Yes.
Yes.
On est derrière.
Ouais.
Bon, on peut tenter, on est en avance. Hein.
Si on est là, piquer les noses, on peut venir derrière, tu vois. Moi j'aime bien. Nose.
Non, nose.
Tu veux nose?
Après, lui doit rouler.
Juste 10,5.
Ouais.
Switzerland just looking for a nose hit.
Tiens.
C'est bien, je pense.
Ouais. 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 Oui. Oui. Ouais.
Okay.
So right now, Japan are looking good to blank this end.
あっちまで。
あっちのサイド8まで行ければ一番いいね。
半分3分の2ぐらい。
Trying to make that roll.
Yeah, trying to roll over to the wing.
ちょっと早いよ。
Switzerland nose hit, and then it's less distance for Japan to head and roll out.
結構早い。
クリーン。
Oh my goodness, they actually. Oh no, it's come out the other side. Nearly we're behind cover.
Tu vas derrière, il fait hack, bon mot.
Non.
11. Ah, il faut moins vite si on veut rouler. Hein.
C'est edge on edge, hein?
11 et demi.
C'est presque. Ouais.
Je pense qu'avec ça, il n'y aura pas de surprise, je pense.
Ouais.
So Switzerland wouldn't mind the hit and flop in behind cover here. Try and force a one.
Ouais, c'est edge on edge.
Ouais.
Well, that's why they blanked the third end, to try and control the even ends. If they leave Japan blanking here, all of a sudden Japan
Ouais, reste
can
tous.
hammer in the sixth.
Attention. Wow. Oui, wow. Oui, oui, oui. Oui, ouais, ouais. Wow. Oui, 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 oui.
Very much off and on there, makes the roll in.
Really nice shot.
Ja, dat is ouvert nog.
So Japan could go for the raise to try the blank. Could try and nick it out. Or they draw for one. They have a few options here.
Well, actually ends up over-rolling a tad there. Schwartz, remember again, Matsumura left-hander, coming out the opposite hack. We'll see a bit more of this than a right-handed player would. It's the kind of thing you need to keep in mind when you play these shots. Who's the thrower coming up next?
Switzerland would be better showing an inch on the other side rather than this side.
Still a tough shot here for Matsumura. He's going for it. Could easily have drawn for one. Going for the black, need to get past the guard, but they're on the guard. And that's a steal of one for Switzerland. And that's the last rock of the fifth end and the first half of this game. Both teams now heading into the halftime break. 5 minutes. Matsumura a little bit upset with that one. Just over curling. I thought he had that one, Matsumura. So the score is Switzerland 3, Japan 1.
Merci.
On était tous vite.
First end. Benoit Schwartz
Ça va bien là, hein?
with the draw, facing a couple of Japanese counters. Not a lick to it, but the rock will settle down right on the Pioneer button for the single.
Yeah, yours was 13-3, but
in the second end. It's Switzerland's time to force Japan. Nice hit and roll by Benoit Schwartz. And Yuta Matsumura with the draw, also very much there on its own. Just down onto the red for the single point, and it's all tied. Blank in the third, takes us to the fourth end. Some great shooting through the hole of the guards. Matsumura makes the hit and roll to sit fully in the forefoot. Benoit Schwartz to chase, coming the other way, makes a little tap, scores a single. And of course, with that steal in the fifth, they lead it 3-1 over Japan. Elsewhere, we see Sweden with a 3-2 lead on Korea. It's Germany to lead Russia 4-3. And it's all tied as Scotland play China. Big game for the Scots, needing a win to really keep their playoffs hopes.
Wenn du einen Stein spielst, irgendwann ist gleich. Und du tust anders prüfen als das ist völlig okay. Aber wenn er dann nicht genau gut kommt, wie du Sport bist, die Reaktion von dir ist nicht gleich. Ich sage jetzt mal, im Walleröl sieht das nicht. Ja. Aber ich habe jetzt 2-3 Mal gesehen, wie Ben auf dich noch machen.
We've been here before. No problem. Right? Okay. Ice looks good. You guys are playing well, so. All right, go get them. Have a good second five. Good second five. Let's go. Good job, you guys. Keep it going.
Well, looking at the stats, it's been a very well-played game, both teams throwing 89%. The only real difference is Matsumura wrecking on the guard, giving up a steal of 1, and Switzerland leads it 3-1. But I think this one will be close, and we got 5 more ends left of this great game, Switzerland-Japan.
Bah, la première moitié, il faut aller vite.
6, ja. 6 und
6, hein.
on n'a pas beaucoup de temps. Viel Zeit. No, 5.
The teams make it back onto the ice for the 6th end, the second half. Switzerland play Japan here in Lethbridge, Canada for the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. I'm Sander Rolvag. By my side, Rona Howie. It's been a very enjoyable game so far, some high-class curling.
Yeah, some really great shot play by both teams. As we said earlier, both these teams very much in the playoff hunt. They're up there right now. Switzerland on 7 wins and 2 losses, and Japan on 8 wins and 1 loss. And the big bonus for teams in the top, it is the top 6 who qualify for playoffs. But if you're in the top 2, you'll get straight to semi-finals. So you have 1 game less to play. Switzerland still have Canada and China to play. Japan have Russia and USA.
Plutôt 2.
Fais-moi.
Ligne OK.
2,5.
Juste ligne, c'est bien vitesse. Vitesse bien.
C'est large, c'est large, c'est large.
C'est 3 déjà.
Oh,
Je pense 2,5.
oh. Si on peut, on finit. Ouais.
Je peux à la fin.
Fini.
Ouais, ligne.
Continue.
Putain, je sais pas où il est parti le cœur.
C'est bien.
Le cœur, il a
Just doesn't curl enough, but covers the right side so that it's not easy for Japan to get the hit and roll behind cover.
Back 8. Back 8.
Call for Matsumura here to come down and tap that red stone back. So important for a team with last stone just to open up the forefoot, maybe take control of the front of the house. Don't mind if they put their opponent's stones in behind the tee line. Just make sure the pathway to the button and the chance to score is always there. Shinya Abe just seems to be playing better and better here this week. Another great shot, taps that back.
Yeah, that's a really nice shot.
Ça?
J'aime bien un peu moins.
Ok, très bien.
So Switzerland will just play a
Attends un peu.
tap back here as well, try and
Juste 11,5.
tap the yellow out of play
Allez, go.
and hold their shooter.
11,5. Pousse.
C'est bien, ouais. Allez. Encore.
Continue. Go.
Go.
Très bien.
Oh, great shot, misses the back one. And let's have a look over Germany, Russia. Germany 4-3 up. Russia lying 1. But this is a shot here for Mark Moskatovic to score multiple.
Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yep! Yes!
Yes, no.
Good moving.
Oh, great double takeout. A big score of 3 for Germany. They now lead 7-3 after 5 ends.
This one just over curling for Tanida. And rolls all the way out.
Oui. 6. Mord le 4 pieds, c'est bien.
J'ai envie de mettre moins, mais ça va être proche.
Pas beaucoup ça, je pense.
Exact. 14-2 mise.
Ouais. Quatre.
Ok.
Allez, 5.
Je pense qu'il y a assez, Sven, mais...
Un tout. Allez, très bien. Attention, ouais. Vitesse.
5. 4.
Ligne ouais.
Pousse.
Ouais. 5. Ouais.
Pousse.
5 seul. Ok, ligne bien.
Trying to bury behind this guard and be top 4.
Allez, moi.
Bienvenido. Okay.
So Switzerland lie 2 guarded.
Might be able to get a couple of reds going here, Tanida.
Yeah, they've got last stone. Want to open things up.
Let's take a look. Scotland play China. They're all tied after 4 ends of play.
And Scotland are lying 1 on the 1 foot. So this is a draw for 2 for Bruce Mowat.
No then, no.
Sweepers saying it's back 4 weight.
Ah, garde.
Là, c'est bien.
Oui, garde, oui.
Lui, il va faire ça, de toute façon.
Ouais.
No, get off it.
Not liking this one bit, Grant Hardy and Team Scotland.
And it's going to sail right on down. Another missed opportunity for Scotland. They just score 1, so they lead 4-3 after 5.
C'est juste 2.
Ligne, c'est bien.
Place. Beaucoup de place. Beaucoup de place.
Ouais. Vas-y,
C'est large.
Moi?
Ouais,
Si
vas-y,
t'es pas
finis.
fini, hein.
Ça vient bord de la ceinture, ouais.
Allez!
Ça vient, ouais, fort, voilà. Fort.
Allez, Ben!
Go, 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 ça vient.
Continue! Continue! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Good.
Ja, allez. Hakevish, merci.
Switzerland still lie two.
Okay.
Japan wondering whether
ハッケだとこっち
to
側
come
に
in
行
and
くか
play
い
a tap back on the short stone
そこ曲がるかい
or take the guard and run it back.
センターのこっち側だからね取ってくるとこはなんとも言えないけど
前でもいいよね
あんた
So decided to play hack weight tap back. Shimizu 85% for the game. Strong game from him as well today.
浮いていかん浮いていかん
They can tap this top red and roll behind the corners. Gonna sit. A lovely shot. Gives them a chance to set up a two now.
5. Tu veux combien 5. 5, hein? Ouais. Juste minimum shot sur la... Ouais, ouais. Exact, je monte là.
So looking for 5, which is 8 foot.
Lynn, c'est bien, place.
Oh, place,
Il faut
place.
5.
5.
Il faut 5.
Place, beaucoup de place. 5,
Lots of room here.
6. Attends,
Il faut
attends.
être shot sur ça, là. Vas-y, Ben.
C'est large. Allez, les gars.
Not sure what happened to this draw.
C'est vraiment large.
Nowhere close to the line they wanted.
The weight was perfect. Not very wide of line.
Almost hard to believe he would throw it that wide. Maybe a combination of too much ice and maybe a slightly wide throw.
よかったよバンカーは
Shimizu can play another nice hit and roll here. Just down weight. Control takeout. So Japan building up behind that corner guard now.
Quand même, hein?
Tu veux venir prise
Ah, non, non, je viens.
Prise, ça sert à rien.
Non, non, c'est rien.
Ok, c'est parfait.
Moi, j'étais peu actif, hein?
Well, for the guard, I gave this. For draw, I gave this.
Mais
And it was this wider. I don't know.
moi, je trouve le bord, c'est beaucoup peut-être. Ça, j'aime
I
bien.
like this.
Si t'es 5 avec ça, ça va être proche.
Je pense que c'est bien.
Ouais, ouais.
I was probably a bit active.
It must have
And then
been.
we start to sweep right away.
It must have been.
Bon, ça, il était vraiment large. Ouais, c'est
Right.
sûr.
I think it's, I think
Discussing
it's gonna
that draw.
I think so too.
Didn't quite understand how that didn't curl. Enough only giving a couple more inches ice for the draw than on the guard they had. So Sven just trying to say I was probably a bit positive on it. Maybe a little bit inside out.
On l'a quand même bien abalé.
And if they start sweeping early, that sometimes floats the rock a bit, kills the line. You're saying it, that must have been the only explanation, really. Not to the,
4, 5,
maybe a bit of a light throw by Michael.
5, 6, 7.
And they try about the same ice again.
Yeah, they've just really taken the same.
Ligne assez bien, je pense.
But it's important that this does not come right in and leave a double.
Juste 7, hein?
Line's a lot better here.
No, close enough.
It's a bit too deep. Stops right back button.
Just open.
Far better line though that time.
中から取れると思う。
Switzerland need to be careful now. Japan have got 2 counters behind their corner
黄
guards.
色2個より下がったりもいいからね。いいと思う。ノーズ気味でも悪くないと思う。
Si c'est la 5.
外に行っちゃってももう外には握れないからね。そしたらね中でしょ。
あ、前じゃない。うん。赤の前にロール。
そうだね。縦に。
ちょっと早め。バンパー、バンパー、バンパー。
They would love to remove this red and just flop over on top of the other red.
This one's going to catch the centre guard. Really started to curl on them.
So 3 now though behind the corner guard. Switzerland need to be very careful.
A little bit softer handle on the interns from Matsumura.
Après, si t'es n'importe
See
où,
them
mort de
maybe
8
curl a bit more than is
déjà
out.
mettre 2, c'est dur. Hein. Parce que ça veut dire qu'il doit faire ça, espérer rester là, faire le
Tu veux
double.
demander un time-out?
Hein?
Tu veux demander un time-out?
On peut, ouais. Okay. Time.
Yeah, so it's going to call a timeout, knowing how many yellows are in the rings. They don't want to make a mistake here and give up a big end.
Disons, la garde, il va jouer ça, tu penses, avec une rouge?
Tempting just to put up the guard, isn't
Ça
it?
avec une rouge, lui?
Bah, si t'es
Because
là,
they're too up in the game.
Si t'es là, il fait peut-être ça, quoi.
This is probably the
Mais
best
c'est pour
shot,
3.
hein.
Parce que ça, la garde, elle est assez facile.
Oui, la garde, c'est assez facile. Hein.
We'll see
C'est
what
n'importe où sur
Mr.
la
Lips
centerline, il n'y a
has
pas
to
de...
say.
I personally prefer the guard.
You prefer guard?
Even when he has a chance for a triple, yes.
Anywhere here?
Yeah.
Anywhere here? Even here, he's not going to score a deuce because if he does this double, he rolls here.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%. If we're here.
Yeah, that's
So
for sure.
We've got a meter of margin to be good.
Yeah.
Even if we're even with this one, huh? This is
Exactly.
good too.
Ouais. Even this is fine. Moi,
Even
j'aime bien
good.
ça. Tu peux être n'importe où là. You can be anywhere.
Sure.
Encore,
Je pense qu'on a
Bon,
beaucoup de marge.
On a beaucoup moins de marge que la garde. Hein.
Il aime le gars.
Les petits filtrés.
Yeah, mais oui. But
Moi, je trouve fort, c'est top, mais...
It's not easy.
Ah, mais fort, c'est bien, mais...
That's just a conservative. That's fine.
Bon, le trip,
If you
c'est pas
wanna-
facile non plus, ça va.
If you
Hein?
if you
Le
say
trip, c'est pas facile non plus.
Non, mais il n'y a pas de prix.
Non, mais là, je dis.
Ah, ça?
Ouais.
you know,
War
we
easy,
just bei Bönwa. Wir haben einfach diese Seite von innen nach außen noch nicht so oft gespielt.
Et puis si on vient pour bloquer aussi.
Immer mit der Vals Corner Guard.
Il y a
Ja,
quelque chose,
aber
là?
jetzt bist du im Haus innen.
Bon, il a nose là,
Si
quoi.
on est court, lui, il fait ça. Mais c'est nous... Enfin,
Il nous blast. The guard has to be perfect.
Ja.
et venir ici.
Ja, dann spiel er drauf. Ist gut.
Un des deux, ouais.
Avec ça, il a rien.
Ça, c'est mieux que le freeze.
Peut-être qu'il a tac-tac-tac. Ouais.
Non, non.
C'est probablement mieux que le freeze, ça. Hein.
Hein?
Moi, j'aime
Parce que là, si
moi,
on
j'aime mieux
dehors du
le
freeze,
freeze.
tu fais voler deux, en gros.
Le freeze. Tu veux faire quel freeze?
Celui-là, tu dis.
Ah non, non, ouais. Enfin, je vais être n'importe où shot sur ça, en fait.
Je crois qu'on essaie d'être ici, non? Ça, c'est le meilleur spot, hein.
Je crois qu'il a peut-être tac-tac-tac. Bon, ça devrait s'arrêter là-dessus.
Ça
mais...
devrait rester, hein.
Ouais, mais faut pas tenter le diable, il va encore passer dans le trou. Je sais pas.
Ouais, mais il va forcément sortir deux jaunes. Qu'il le... Je sais pas, les mecs.
Moi, j'aime pas la garde. Moi, je trouve qu'on peut être n'importe où là, il met que 1.
La garde, c'est la plus facile à jouer, c'est juste ça. Mais ça va, on arrive, hein. Enfin,
Un poil plus de marge quand même avec ça aussi.
Bah, là, tu peux être n'importe où là.
on fait ça.
J'aime bien ça.
Moi, ça me va très bien.
On va être quoi?
C'est un bon spot.
Hein?
C'est le milieu du 8.
On va être là, je pense. Hein?
Ouais.
Vitesse presque 5.
Être à ça du 4 pieds serait vraiment bien.
Manque de scratch.
Exact. Ouais.
Ça, c'est.
Je pense que c'est
pas
bien.
trop.
Hein.
Pas
Ah,
beaucoup,
c'est bien.
non?
5, ça va. Hein?
5. 5, 6.
Exactement là.
So
Je pense la
finally,
même vitesse proche, hein?
after a
Moi, je
big
pense,
talk
en
here,
passant par ici, il faut la même.
call has been
Pas
made.
plus, quoi, c'est tout.
Seemed to be between the two shots, was either guarding it or coming into the rings where there's no triple for Japan. Peter De Cruz seemed very determined to come into the rings.
Ligne up.
Thomas Lips, the coach, felt like throwing the guard. Might have been easier, but there's still some room for error on this one. And obviously, you bring a third run in, Japan's always going to have to play a triple if they want to score more than the single. This one will stop just side by side with that yellow.
Yeah, so it's probably left an easier shot for Japan to play for their one than if they had put up a guard. But right now, Switzerland are probably thinking, well, you know, we're 2 up. If we lose a one, it's not a disaster at all. You always want to leave your opposition the hardest shot. You play the simpler shot. But it's the same handle that the last 2 stones Matsumura's played. He's caught guards. Nice control, take out. And on the nose.
No problems there for Matsumura. Single point Japan. Switzerland still leads it 3-2 after 6 ends of play. Well, we see the big jumbo drawn in the ceiling here at the NMAX Center. Good for the fans to follow the game. Sometimes to even see the players have a look up on the big screen to see how it might look in the other end. Wouldn't need a skip, would you, if you just had a big screen on each sheet?
No, you definitely need a skip to put the brush down, give you the eyes, tell you what weight to throw. They're dictating the traffic.
Fuck. C'est bien. 5, 6. Je pense que c'est vite.
Wow, c'est une mine. C'est pas une mine.
Je pense que c'est 7.
6-7.
7.
Je pense que c'est bien en vitesse nature.
Je pense que c'est juste 7.
Non, 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 non. C'est 5-6 nature.
So 7th end, we might even see Switzerland happy to blank here. Go into the 8th end, 1 up with a hammer and score 2 there. Control those even ends.
ちょっと前目。ウェイトは来たい。
いいよ。ラインは悪くないよ。ラインはちょっと待ちたい。
ちょっと前目。
安い。クリーン。安い。イエス。
Some Japanese fans in. We see Tsuyoshi Yamaguchi, second from the left. Long time second for the Morozumi team.
C'est nature, hein. 5, 6. 5.
Vitesse, c'est bien. Wow. Ligne, c'est bien. Oui. Ligne parfaite. Plus de vitesse, hein.
Wow. Choix le plus lent.
Attention.
C'est parfait.
Vitesse, c'est parfait. Ouais. Garde un peu long. Ça frise, hein.
Ok, c'est bien, c'est parfait.
Super.
Really nice shots there from the leads. See, the angles favour Switzerland at the moment.
So Japan will try and corner freeze, coming the other way. Just trying to win the fight over the angles here. To sit on the corner of the red, but looking maybe a couple of feet heavy. Maybe tap the yellow. Yeah, not quite what they were hoping for.
Faut rouler loin, je pense, hein.
Ouais.
C'est ok.
Je pense que c'est mieux.
Ouais.
10,5.
Pas plus, hein.
Ah ouais.
J'ai bien un poil moins.
10,5, hein. Juste 10,5.
Looking to make the hit and roll away.
17,5.
Of course, with last stone, you don't mind bringing the play out to the sides a bit. Stay away from the center. And keep the scoring area open.
Super.
We'll make that roll very nicely.
Yeah, really nice shot there.
This
Just discussing where the best place to roll with this one. Tanita would like to get the hit and roll right over behind cover. Going to roll out.
Comme tu veux. Angles are good for us, yeah.
You know.
Yep, so the angles are good for Switzerland still in the head. Just going to open up the front. See again, Tanita's over curling.
Bravo, les gars.
Let's jump on over live to Sheet D. Scotland plays China.
And Scotland line 2. They're 4-3 up. Last stone here for China. Xiao Zhan. Just has a nose hit for one. He can go for a thin double, but doesn't need to. It just needs a nose hit, and perfect. So that game's all tied, 4-all after 6.
还有4局，44-16，现在咱稍微
台边。
Another guard by Japan. Switzerland happy to peel, thinking they might consider blanking the set, so just keeping it open. They're shot stone here, knowing Japan's going to have to make a move at some point.
Yeah, and Switzerland know the angles are quite good for them in the head right now. So if Japan keep wanting to put up the centre guard, Switzerland not wanting to get in to an unnecessary mess in behind it. They would love to get a 2, but happy to blank.
ゆうたのとこ最後何する？
ゆうたで最後何やる？
今この状態がかなり悪いからね。
ノーズ？あ、早いので？
ノーズしたら全部出るの？
ヒットロールは？ヒットロール前だけってこと？前だけ無理じゃない？黄色連れてっちゃうよね。ついてそうだよ。
Here's all the scores. Sweden up 4-2 on Korea. Germany leads Russia 7-5 now, and still tied between Scotland and China.
ギリギリ当たりそうだけど。当たりそうではあるね。
それから一回押すかなって思ったけど。
いや、もうこんな形だからこのエンドは
これでいいけど、これ出なかったでこっち当たったら多分出ないそうじゃない？出ない。だしこっち当たったら多分これ残っちゃうし。
本当にノーズ。これを出なかったとしてもシューターがここにいるんだって。こいつがいなくなるんだったらまだ。スレスレだね。かなり。パンパン。当たりはするよ。当たってちょっと下行ってくれるんだ。
当たってもこれが出ればいいと思うんだよね。これでいっても。
こいつが残って
る。11だと
ギリだね。
ギリだね。
けど11じゃないと当たったら出ない。触っちゃったらね。11？11？よほどじゃないとブラシ上げないよ。うん。
They've made a call here. Head and roll off the top red.
Yeah, they were looking at a few different options. But Shimizu just going to play a down weight take out, try and hold the shooter.
Yes. 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 Go. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Allez, Pete, allez. Encore.
Well, not sure if that turns out too well for Japan.
Comme tu veux.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Je pense que ça va. Sven.
Really had to remove a Swiss counter there.
Moi, j'aime bien pile.
They haven't, and they've left a double for Switzerland to lie 3.
And they've opened up everything in the house, which is what Switzerland want with last stone. They want all the separation between the stones. So ideally here they wanted to remove that red from play, but it just caught the back yellow. It had over-curled. So leave that red in play. So a great opportunity now for Sven Mikkel.
Oh. Oh, no. No. Autre côté. Wait. Ben.
Oh.
Sit.
That one rolls out, or does it hang on? I think. Oh, wow, that's close.
Might be out, I think.
Yeah.
Hein? Ouais, je pense.
Oh, opportunity lost there for Switzerland. Quite a big weight he played. They didn't really need to play that bigger weight. So now Japan can lie too. Switzerland will be annoyed if they end up being forced to a 1 at this end. They've had control.
Pas beaucoup de glace quand même. On a aussi.
Green. Whoa, 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 whoa. Green. Whoa. Green. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Green. Yes. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
A really nice shot.
Au pire, si tu roules juste à côté, c'est bien aussi. Hein.
Mais faut venir avec le out, je pense. Hein.
Ouais. C'est juste que le out, tu prends.
C'est 3 quarts. Hein.
Ouais.
Oh.
Je pensais que tu joues une.
Deep sigh of relief there from
3 quarts, tu restes ici à la même hauteur.
Matsumura.
Peut-être qu'il y a un double après, quoi.
Ouais. 3 quarts. Out, je pense.
Ok.
Ça. Ouais. C'est bien.
Tu viens vite in, non?
Viens out. J'aime bien. Et c'est vraiment flat.
So do Switzerland want to roll out beside their other red?
Il n'y a pas de jam.
Tempt Japan to take the double and their shooter may roll out and then leave them a blank opportunity.
Ouais, on essaie de la pousser.
Ok.
De se rapprocher.
Ouais.
Ouais.
Certainly a big weight here.
Ok. Ok.
Ok. Pas mal. Excuse.
C'est bien. Ok.
Matsumura will just play the nose head back.
上と同じ。
いいよ。Green. Whoa. Whoa. 出て。Whoa. 出て。
Really nicely played. So Switzerland being forced to go for their 1. That hit and roll out by Sven Mikkel.
You see me?
Oui.
Lost the opportunity for Switzerland.
You can see him stomping the end of his brush. Still a bit upset about that shot.
Because he really had played a great end to set up a couple.
Ouais.
So he'll do what he can with the sweeping here.
Ouais. Yeah. Go.
Okay. Yeah.
Will make the hit and stick to score the single, Switzerland.
I don't know why you didn't sweep. I said yes for your. Yeah.
Still ahead. They're
Not ready to sweep
up
anyway.
4-2.
That was just bad play. Excuse.
Bon, avec mes problèmes.
Et ce.
さっきみたいな感じ。
2点取った。相手にも試させていきたいね。ある程度。
4-5.
Big sweep early in this 8th end.
Ok, c'est bien vitesse.
5.
Pas plus que ça.
Ouais, c'est...
C'est là.
14-4.
Coming into the house with this one, Switzerland.
Bravo.
Knowing that with the 2-point lead, Japan's going to most likely throw the corner guard, try and score at least a 2 back. As I see, the leads have been playing excellent this afternoon.
Yeah, stone positioning from both of the leads has been first class today.
タイムいいよ。
良さそうで、ちょっと近めかな。
タイムいい感じ。もうちょいかな、もうちょい近め、もうちょい近め、もうちょい近め。ナイス。15.7。
Ouais, c'est proche.
2,5.
Easy.
2,5.
C'est assez proche.
2,5.
2,5. Faut 3 proches.
Ça cœur lacé.
Hein?
Non.
So Valentin Tanner just looking
Lead, c'est
to put a
parfait.
close guard on.
Ouais, 2,5.
Lead parfaite.
Ouais. Yep. Continue. Go. Je vais passer de mon côté.
5。
OK。
So Abby just looking corner freeze this red.
And again, good shot by Abe as we looking over. Germany plays Russia.
Russia line 1.
Eh bien, juste prise sur une moitié.
Looking like Germany have a nose hit for 2.
Mais
Il y a une pierre et demie là.
Don't know if they need to roll in a bit. There is another yellow at the back 8 foot.
Anwischen.
Mark Muskatovic.
Ouais, c'est sur un
Yep. Hard. Nice, Mookie.
Is it going to sit? It does perfectly. Score of 2 for Germany, so they extend their lead now. 9-5 after 7 ends.
Wow, hartes Finish.
Yeah, good finish.
Hartes Finish, oder?
Big smiles.
4.
3, c'est mieux que 5. Hein.
Juste à vous.
Easy, Val, place.
Juste à vous. Linéaire, c'est bien.
Lead parfaite.
4. Un peu large
Un peu de
maintenant.
place.
C'est juste 4. C'est un peu large. C'est bien pour 4, mais 15-3. Ouais, c'est assez large. Hein.
Lead parfaite.
Tu peux la ramener, c'est bien. Oh, pas de bounce. Oh.
Bien, les gars.
Ouais, bien.
Peter de Cruz just sitting on top of the Japanese yellow there. Pretty close comparisons for the second players, 84 and 86. So Switzerland do lie 1 at the top of the 4 foot. So far, Japan aren't being able to use the corner guard. All plays to the centre.
It's very nice. Taps that up. Now,
Really nice angles, isn't it, for Japan?
both the yellows are in front, lined up on the reds.
On va être un poil à l'intérieur ou bien?
Ouais, 4/5 dessus, je pense que c'est parfait. Je pense pas que 3 à l'intérieur, c'est bien. On veut quand même être en plein.
Je pense 3/4 devant, c'est easy aussi.
C'est max ice quand même pour ce côté. Ou...
Tu veux moi?
Ça devrait être.
pense c'est 3.
Et 4-5.
Oh, ligne, c'est bien.
Attention. Sven,
Ligne, c'est bien, attention.
Ouais.
4.
Ouais.
Ligne,
C'est
parfait.
bien.
Ouais. Ligne droite.
5.
Place.
Ça pousse.
Ligne bien.
Ouais.
Vitesse.
Seul,
Prise.
seul.
Ouais. Ça tire un peu
Prise
trop.
parfait.
Ouais. Ouais.
Seul.
Ouais.
Seul.
Robert, wow.
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 Très bien.
Parfait. I've been practicing. David.
A joke from Rasmus Rana and Stefan Sundgren.
Il a dit, c'est trop de balles.
They're not in the same sheet, but just commenting on a good shot from Peter de Cruz, and he just replied, well, I've been practicing. Those two teams know each other so well. Played
後ろ直の方が良さそうに見える。
an awful lot on tour against each other.
こうやってて、これとこれが触れればいいけど触れなさい。
こいつ今触らなくてもいいと思うんで、
けどあいつがいなくなってこいつがちょっと我慢していたら、こいつ直でいったらどう？
そこに触るんだったら黄色こっちに当てなきゃいけない。
だからまあこっち来てもいいし、
ここにラインナップした時嫌だね。
そういうの邪魔でしょ。で今こいつが一番邪魔でしょ。
いやこれやってこっち当たった時にこっちに来ちゃったら嫌だねっていう話。
そしたらもう一回前置かれてもう一回やるしかないんじゃない？
ノーズそれなら狙った方がいいんじゃない？こっちに当てるメリットなんかある？
こっちに狙うのはどうなの？
そっち狙いに行ってこっちに当たる分には悪くないんじゃない？
これがここにかぶって
いっちゃうよね。これ当たったら。こっち当たったらいっちゃうね。引っ張られんのか。
に行っちゃうとは思う。
この形はでこのままでもいいと思うけど、まあどっちかっていうとこいつとこいつが嫌でしょ今。これは嫌だね。狙おう。
そういうのはやっぱりこっち当てなんじゃない？
こっちだよ。こっちに当てる。
ここに当てにね行った方がいいんじゃない？
いや1個でもいいんだよこれ。
いや1個でもいいけど。
こいつが残る方が大事。
いやだからこっちでいいんじゃないの？当てる。こっちに当てちゃったらいなくなっちゃう。
あ、こっち当ててこれも残っちゃっていいのかここに。いやそれが残るよりは開いた方がいいでしょ。そいつが。それだったらもうここ狙うけどここまで。
うん。そこまで開いてればいいでしょ。
ノーズで行ったら後ろ当たるからね。ここに当たったら。
ノーズしてもこいつがもう邪魔でしょ。いやこっち変えなくていいんだったら、こっち側でいいと思うけど。開きたいからね。
そしたら外当てな。
A bit of talking on this one from Japan. Just trying to work out the angles. Obviously want to tidy up the center line a bit here with last rock. At the same time, they need to score a 2. Yeah. Not sure if they're too ecstatic with that one.
Regarde.
Yeah, one red goes.
C'est clair. Lui, là, ça. Si on met une garde et qu'il fait bam, après il a 3 shots.
Should we play one more card or should we
No,
already
I don't
play
think
that
so.
double?
I think he's going to smash this every time. Because if he makes it, we're pretty much screwed.
I think so.
Okay.
Combien? Un tiers?
Juste ça, mais... Ouais,
C'est
exactly.
un tiers, hein?
We don't have to play heavy. If you just want to roll in, we can also with 9 move this a bit.
Problem with this is if I don't hit exactly where we want, then I push this only to here.
Okay.
With peel maybe.
Okay. Or the 8 should
Peel
be
comme
enough.
tu veux. I think maybe 8 is not enough. But
Okay, pile. Un tiers. If you hit half, this is fine, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a small third.
J'ai assez faim le. Really good.
Well, here, three languages this team plays, mostly French. Bit of English between De Cruz and Michael. Even a bit of German, especially when Thomas Lips comes out to talk to Sven. It's a very multilingual country. 4 official languages in Switzerland: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. Swiss German not officially a language, it's more of an accent, but others might disagree. That one becomes a bit too thin. They're looking for the double there, actually, trying to get the Yellow Rock top 8 as well.
Yeah, we're looking for the double or even just a hit and roll over. But it does get rid of a yellow. At least it didn't remove the red off the forefoot. So a chance now for Japan to get rid of this red that's in the forefoot. Just tap it all back, move the stones around.
Spring, spring, spring. Go, go. Oh, go. Go, okay. Go, 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 go.
That's a really good result. Get 1 yellow in behind the corners. And roll another out to the side.
Oui, mais si on prend la garde, c'est pas bien.
Moi, j'enlève à la limite bien celle-là.
Oh, on peut faire ça aussi.
Oui, either this or we do this, because I think right now this is good for us.
Yeah, this is
half
good.
Open.
Yeah, yeah.
Only half open.
Yeah. So we keep this. So we roll with this, huh?
Well, either with this or we can roll with this.
I think rolling this is really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
No,
can
it's
see
not worst case, or?
half that
yeah.
red. So what the Swiss are saying is that that would jam on the yellow, so that's good for them. They don't want to take that angle away.
No, ça va aussi, hein?
So just hit and roll off the other yellow.
Enlever les shots, c'est rien.
Hein? He said me.
10, 10 et demi, 10.
Ouais. Oh, wow. Oh, oui. Oh, wow. Oui. Wow, wow, wow. Monsieur. Ben, 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 Ben. Roule, Val. Roule.
Okay, excuse.
Doesn't get the roll right across.
So le trou est toujours là,
Those
tu
are
vois.
comparisons of the third players. Interesting today, Xander. Usually it's Benoit and Peter De Cruz who do a lot of the tactical decisions, but Sven Mikkel's a lot more involved.
Spring. Spring. Go. Oh. Spring. Go. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, great hit and roll by Shimizu. Really nice. Benoit Schwartz is calling a technical timeout.
Did
It
you
looked
see?
like Matsumura
I think it was a jam.
stopped
sure,
the
but-
rock before
Did you see?
it might have made contact with a stone that's just on the back line out of our frame here.
I think it. I think, yeah, I think.
So.
Tu crois?
Yeah.
Ouais.
No worries.
Benoit
Ouais,
Schwartz
c'est quoi, il
saying
était là, hein?
Ah ouais.
he,
Ah, c'est sûr
for
qu'il a
him it
trouvé
looked
le
like
truc.
he was
Il a
going to
arrêté.
dead jam on that rock in the back line
C'est à moi.
before Matsumura had stopped it
Je
with
pense
his
que c'est
feet.
plus que moitié ouvert.
Clearly
Plus que
thought
juste
there
une
was a
moitié, je
stall
crois.
on the back
Je crois que
line.
c'est juste
We'll
une
have a
moitié,
look.
j'ai vu. C'est sûrement là.
Hitting this red.
La question c'est vite ou pas?
Hein?
La question c'est vite ou pas vite?
It's definitely hitting the red.
Moi, je dirais, il n'y a pas tellement
Hard
de
to-
risque à venir vite. mais-
Caught the left-hand side of it, I
Ça
think.
ou juste ça,
Hard to
quoi,
say
mais-
if it was going to stay in the rings, but when Japan makes the mistake, Switzerland going to make sure they don't get penalized for
Really
it.
nice.
Sure.
Yeah,
But this one,
absolutely.
don't you think it's quite natural?
Yes,
half rock.
it's
It
just
might
if
not
you,
come into
if
play,
you take
but
this, he can score 3, that's all.
C'est marché, les gars. C'est quand même difficile. Hein.
Hein?
Hein?
Moi, je
Qu'est-ce
crois-
ça, alors?
je crois- Non, ce que je dis, ça, c'est assez difficile, mais c'est difficile de savoir exactement où il faut
Les
la
deux,
prendre.
c'est dur. Hein.
So what
je vais
happens
essayer
here?
là, c'est sûr, hein.
C'est
The
assez
hit
fin, je
to
crois.
the red, Matsumura stops the rock. Pretty
Pretty
natural thing to do, except there was a rock behind
Moitié, j'ai
that
l'impression
he'd
que tu vas-
forgotten about.
Ah ouais, non, c'est
Yeah, he
pas
was
bon.
too busy looking at where his shooter was rolling to
Le tiers, c'est certainement
remember
pas
what was behind him.
2 tiers.
Je pense
Non,
que
le tiers.
Un tiers, c'est très bien aussi. Ouais.
Petite moitié, hein.
Je dirais,
je pense
ouais,
qu'on jouait pile, mais...
7 en ligne.
Tu viens vite, non?
Oui. Oh, ça marche.
So because
Ouais, je
Japan
vois
stopped the
un
rock,
poil moins qu'une moitié. Ouais, je vois une petite
Switzerland
moitié.
are allowed to replace it where they felt it would have
en fait,
finished.
moitié, ouais.
Yeah,
Un
so
tiers,
let's
c'est
go,
très
Ben.
proche d'être parfait.
Pierre, c'est
Good
bien.
sportsmanship in the game of curling.
Yeah, I think both teams always try and make sure of most right call to do.
Oh,
So a big shot now. Ben Schwartz playing big weight, trying to raise the red onto the yellow. Oh,
Oh, so close to perfect.
wasn't it? So close.
If he wasn't getting a double there,
Ouais, mais c'est-
it'd be great to
le
sit
problème, hein.
on top of the yellow, but it just spins slightly out.
oh, c'est go, 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 go.
If it just stops right there on top, but spins a bit out in the open. Still not easy to get to for Japan. And again, Matsumura now left-handed. Harder to follow.
Japan would dearly love to get a wee flop inside. They're just playing a very controlled weight. They don't want to sit out in the open and leave a double for Switzerland.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
So literally just a back ring weight and no more.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh. Yes. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, really nice.
Si tu prends une moitié, tu le fais.
Tu veux venir un peu moins vite?
Plus qu'avant.
Wow,
dirais non.
95% for
Okay.
Benoit Schwartz today.
Non, hein, je pense.
Tu vois plus, ok.
And that's probably
Alors,
the
c'est
difference in
possible
the
de trop
scoreboard
prendre,
right
même, je
now.
pense.
Ouais, on peut prendre
trop fin.
tremplin, je pense, c'est possible, ouais.
Une
Je vois
moitié.
exactement la moitié.
Moitié, c'est bien.
Un tiers, c'est bon, hein?
Un tiers, ça marche?
C'est
So
proche.
going for the
Ouais,
slash
très
double.
proche, ouais.
Avant, c'était quand même un quart que j'ai pris.
Oh, looks pretty tough.
It does.
Can they see enough of it? Can't crash on the guard here either.
Whoa, 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 Sven.
Calling the sweepers right off.
Ouais, 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 ouais.
Are they
Go,
even
go,
on
go, 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 go,
yellow
go,
at
go.
all? To get
Ok,
one.
c'est bien. Ok.
So Japan with the chance here to draw for two.
Game.
Ouais, Benoît.
Ouais, je suis pas sûr qu'on aurait.
Hein? Les gars?
Je crois que c'était risqué de pas enlever le shot là avant.
Ouais, 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 ouais. Go, 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 go. Ok, c'est bien. Ok. C'était risqué de pas enlever le shot.
Last stone, eighth end. Matsumura
I'm good.
only needs 12 it for the score of 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
14-1 should be pretty close. And this rock will settle nicely in the back of the forfeit. That is a score of 2 for Japan. This game is tied after 8. 2 ends to go.
0.
Ouais.
Nice throw up though. Nice throw.
完全にあいつの存在忘れてた。
フォースだね。
だね。
チャンスをしてる。うん。ここはフォースだね。ウィックしてくる可能。
We get our first score of 2 on the board. Result binary code before the 8th end, and Matsumura drawing for the second point. Tied game, 2 ends to go. The 9th end, especially when the game's tied, it's always a crucial one. Switzerland might be thinking blank. Japan will obviously be thinking steal or force. And as we hold on to that thought, we'll hop on over to Scotland, China.
Yeah, Scotland have got last stone at this 8th end. They're facing 3 Chinese counters. Bruce Mout is going to have to draw fully into the forefoot for 1. At least the centre of the house is open. No guards to negotiate. Sweepers on this one early.
Not curling a huge amount yet.
Off now. Quite happy.
14 dead.
Fully in the forefoot.
Vibers.
Really good shot. So Scotland score 1. They lead 5-4 after 8.
No.
I see. No. I see.
So Japan have got their 2 centre guards up. Switzerland have got 2 in the rings.
Try the double peeler.
I think so. Or
It's a bit of a strange first throw from Valentin Tanner, ends up really wide and deep. But the second one's in a better spot. Tanida will be chasing. Love to move the red a couple of feet if possible. Nicely by the guard. Just trying to tap that a bit further down. That's pretty good there.
Okay.
Just trying to keep play in around that forefoot.
Yeah, Switzerland want to open this up. They want that centre clear. Oh, wow.
Very good. Peter de Cruz gets the guards moving, gets that Yellowstone off the 8-foot.
And they have 2 corner guards. Another look at this. Going for the double peel. And takes a 1 off the 8-foot. Opens it all up. Great shot. Japan were facing 2, so went for the hit. As we look across the other scores, Sweden 7-4 up on Korea. Germany 9-6 up over Russia, and Scotland 5-4 over China. And our game all tied.
Go. Wait. Go.
Oh, big mistake here from de Cruz after that Great clearing shot, jams it. Now Japan with a chance to hit and lie too.
なくなりはするね。寄せた方が簡単になっちゃう。この裏はコーナーの。ここ行けるんだったらいい。いや、ノーズで俺はいいと思うけど。ノーズ？うん。
So a chance for Japan to hit and lie two. They would dearly love to force Switzerland to a win here.
C'est bien, 9. Ouais.
Bien 9, ouais.
So, Sven Mikkel
Si c'est trop fin,
struggled
rouler.
Oui.
a few of his hits in the last few ends, just making half shots.
No, c'est bien.
Would dearly love to lift a double here.
Vite, 8,5.
Oui.
C'est assez vite.
Ouais, oui.
C'est vite.
Attention. Tiens. Ouais. Oh, oui. Ouais, oui. Oui, oui, oui.
Gets one and two. And it sticks around. Gets the roll though.
I can't believe it.
You know, if that curls a hair less, you get the perfect roll buried and the double.
That could cause a problem for Switzerland later on in this end. Oh, head in his hands. Shimizu just playing a down weight, tap back on this red. Japan have been so impressive with these down weight, delicate shots.
Do you still think we can blank?
Yes. Well, the thing is that if we do double, he's going to go around. If we make it, what happens? He goes around.
No, no.
J'aime bien 10.
Well, what do we want? Right now it looks like a force, or?
It does, yeah. But going around is not good.
He will do that. What will he do then?
Moi j'aime bien 10, le double.
It's just that what's always possible, because it's so close to the house, it's always possible to try double with Ben's last.
Yeah, but then we still have to roll away.
Yeah, yeah. Non, mais bien sûr. Moi, mon idée, c'est que si on fait ce double, là, on stick là. Lui, il va venir derrière.
Oui.
Ouais. Ça fait chier.
Bah, s'il n'est pas parfait, on a une chance. On roule et on met deux, quoi.
Bien sûr, ouais. Mais s'il est parfait, c'est un force, je pense. À moins qu'on essaie le run back et
là,
pas.
parce que tu penses à quoi d'autre?
Mon idée, c'est qu'on essaie juste de rouler un peu là.
Si c'est fin, on fait le double.
Si à chaque fois ça reste, peut-être avec la tienne, on peut faire un double et sortir avec, tu vois.
If we go here, he will freeze, hein?
C'est plus facile, mais le résultat est un peu...
Ouais, mais le double, si on se fait voler...
What if I try the double with 10, if I roll on top?
Okay.
It's also not so bad, huh?
I would say...
Are you okay with it?
Half rock double with 10. 10. Une moitié, c'est bien.
Ouais.
Moitié, c'est parfait.
Tu aimes bien le out ou pas?
Non. Moi, j'aime bien le in. Toi,
moi,
non?
j'aime bien le out.
Okay. C'est plus facile comme ça, je pense.
Ouais, il aime bien le in.
Je pense pas, non.
Okay.
C'est bien.
And there's a chance Switzerland would rather give up a steal here than score a one.
Moitié.
Okay, let's go.
10, hein?
Keep that lasting advantage.
10, hein?
And the crew's saying, well, we want a blank. Just not looking like one at the moment. But potentially, they could get a double on Benoit Schwarz's last rock. Maybe go for the double and spill for the blank, and if not, you give up a steal. It's not bad either. Now making the double on the yellows. And that is made perfect. There we go.
Great shot. Sven Mikkel will smile. Maybe now. No, maybe not. So again, now this decision-making moves to Japan. Do they come round the corner rather than go for the open hit? They want to force Switzerland to their one. So now Japan will have a team decision.
C'était déjà à moitié ouvert.
ロールでこっちはでしょ。それからでも遅くはないと思うんだけどこっち。
それからそれは悪くないけど、これ今ピールしちゃったら。
ピールしちゃったらそれはね、そうだけどピールしちゃったらどう
ノーズしてこっち寄せられてから入れるってこと。狙いを。そうやったら先に入れた方がいい。こう合わせて。
最後2個見せてカバーしなきゃいけない可能性があるでしょ。これの入れに行ったら相手まだ2つあるから知ってる2個見せられてカバーしなきゃいけないかノーズかダブルにやらなきゃいけないか。
いや結局こっちノーズヒットしてロールこっちされて入れに行ったって同じじゃない？入れに来たらもうつければいいんじゃない？俺はそれでもいいと思う。奥来てここでも悪くないと思うんだけどな。いや俺らこここうしたいんだからいい。中にロールもいいけど思うけど。
Team Japan. Thought maybe they call a timeout there, but no. And they only have 3.5 minutes left on the clock, so I would have a look and keep an eye on the seconds ticking away as we also keep an eye on Germany, Russia.
Martin Skratovic has got a raise on his own onto a yellow.
You're good, you're good.
Really well played. A score of 3. And Russia have had enough. Germany win by 12-6 after 9 ends. That takes Germany to 3 wins, 7 losses. The same as Russia. So both these teams now on 3 and 7.
On va se là, die Steine werden nicht
mieux qu'on peut se rouler, je pense, c'est ici. Un peu dans le 8e. C'est plus facile de... Si lui vient là, bah, on peut faire comme une moitié.
C'est sûr que s'il est parfait, il n'y a pas de use.
Au pire, on peut toujours essayer ça sans risque. Au pire. Alors que là, il y a quand même la chance. I think we have to hit anyway.
Yeah, not too much risk if it snows. It's okay, or?
Yeah.
C'est relativement clair, non? 10? Parce que venir derrière, c'est trop difficile ou quoi?
Non, c'est pas du tout difficile.
Parce qu'on a plus de chances de mettre 2 avec ça. Hein.
Oui.
Ça, il y a de bonnes chances. Enfin.
Ouais. Sauf si on est là et qu'il décide de faire un take-out, ce qui m'étonnerait. Je pense qu'il va venir derrière.
Parce que ça, c'est pas très difficile pour faire le force. Hein.
Non.
Moi, j'aime bien take-out.
Ouais.
Mais ça, il va le réussir. Hein. Ça, c'est un force. Hein.
Si t'es là, faut qu'il soit dans le. Ouais.
Wow. Moi, j'aime bien take-out.
Je pense que c'est juste de faire le take-out.
Moi, j'aime bien rouler pour enlever
exact.
le jam.
Joue 9 alors.
Je pense qu'on a
9 sur 3, 4.
10, ça suffit.
Ok.
Ouais, je pense que c'est le mieux.
Roulez là.
Ouais, non, c'est pas mal aussi.
I think the call is always the hit, just where to
Ben.
roll to. 'Cause they know Japan will try and make a hit and roll back underneath the guard.
No.
And if Switzerland makes the roll in behind the guard, Japan most likely will just have to try and draw around and freeze. And that way you're forced. So I think they're trying to roll this one far out in the open. Schwarz having a second look, coming back down. They have some time, Switzerland.
Initially they said just nose
On
it,
espère
but
vraiment qu'il rate ça. Hein.
Non, le trop.
Benoit's
Take-out est mieux, je pense.
having second thoughts. Because even if Japan draw half round, Switzerland could jam.
C'est un peu...
On voit quelque chose. C'est un tap pour deux. En pire, c'est un style.
Si d'un coup il décide de faire le T4, on sait jamais, hein, mais ça m'étonnerait. Viens derrière là.
Are they thinking they come round first? Japan might jam it, and they might get their 2.
Peut-être qu'il fait le run back, mais s'il sort avec
5 à moitié caché, c'est déjà pas mal. Hein.
C'est quoi? C'est
je ne ferais pas plus que ça, mais
I'm a bit surprised, to be honest.
on veut
I
quand même
think
être dans le
you
8
play an
pieds là.
open head here. Japan will need to make a perfect roll, which is not easy to do. If they are half open, you blank, you're tied coming home, you're having a good time. If they do make a perfect roll, you could even maybe afford to give up a steal.
But if they make a perfect roll, the guard's so long that you could come round at top weight and get it on either handle.
Even that.
So I'm surprised that they've changed their mind.
I feel like if you play the head, the chances of you getting a blank is still pretty good. In worst case, you can be 1 down with a hammer if you like. The way they're playing this is kind of score 2 or be forced. And this one's slipping a bit deep as well. Not ideal.
It's not, because now Switzerland it's highly likely they're going to be forced to take 1. Or, as you say, lose a 1. Because the hit definitely was keeping the blank alive.
Well, if this is made, will Switzerland give up 1 on purpose or score a single?
So I'm happy with the line here.
Well, as this one comes down from Matsumura, we'll jump on over to Scotland, China as well. And Matsumura makes a really nice freeze there.
Yep. China's last stone. Xiao Jian looking like he's got a shot for 2. He's got backing to come up to at the back of the forefoot. Oh, it's a shot for 3. Just rolls off it. So it is a score of 2 for China. They now take the lead 6-5 after 9 ends. Scotland will have the hammer in 10.
And last stone here in the 9th end, Benoit Schwartz. They are drawing to score the single. We have seen teams choose to give away a steal in this exact scenario. Rather go home 1 down with the last stone, but Switzerland much more comfortable scoring the single and taking the lead here. A nice draw by Benoit Schwartz. 5-4 is the score. 1 end to go.
Vraiment, c'est abusé. Hein. Ok. Bon, on connaît la musique.
Un bon force.
On a pris un peu de temps.
普通ではいいと思う。コーナーはつけていいと思うけど。入った方がいい？いや入んなくていいと思うんでね。
中へのドローのパスだけ潰さない位置にコーナーを受ければ。
さあね、両サイドから行けるようにはしておきたいね。いつもの位置だったらでも大丈夫なんじゃない？
ワンコーナーで。
パイオニア。
ボルト安で36秒投げなきゃいけないからね。
タイム1回だね。
上田君に1分残さんと。
雄太に1分半残ってればタイムアウトと合わせて大丈夫です。いいよ、ワンダウンウィズだ。
うん。
もう一個センターだったらセンター行くし、
はい、入っていいと思う。
センターコーナー中だったらフリーズ
でいいと思う。うん、それからもういつも通り行けば。危なかったら毎回行けばいいし、ね。無理、そんなに。 最後何秒くらいだった？
相手の？
言うた
言うたの？
He's going to.
Well, here we go. Switzerland up 5-4 on Japan. We're in the 10th end. And it's as tied as you can get in a curling game. It's been a really good matchup. Well played
L'ennemi 3. Bravo, attends,
game.
attends.
Ennemi 3.
Regarde.
And now
Petit peu de
Switzerland
place.
Vitesse, c'est bien.
Petit peu de place, les gars.
will try
Petit peu de place.
everything they
C'est déjà
can
3. C'est 3.
to avoid letting Japan score 2.
C'est déjà 3.
Center guard by Valentin Tanner.
Ok, c'est bien, Val.
Japan putting up a corner guard, so pretty aggressive start to this end.
Yep, if you're Japan, you'd be quite happy right now. You need 2 with last stone to win the game. They are the only ones to have scored a 2 in this game at the 8th end.
4, 5, 4, ligne, oui. 4. Oh, c'est bien. Là, 5.
5.
5.
Allez, à vitesse.
Vitesse, c'est bien. 5.
C'est presque 6.
5, 6. 5. 6.
Fini.
6. Fini.
Fini.
Ok.
C'est bien. Super.
Doesn't curl enough. Hoping to sit more on the face of the red.
Alors, T-line.
Max,
Très bien.
Some Swiss fans in the stands looking very nervous right now.
Caisse. 6, 7.
Oh, Beck,
7, 8.
Non, Sven.
Vitesse, c'est bien.
7. Attention. Ouais. Oui. Oh. 7. Ouais. 7 seul.
Je suis 7.
Ouais. Oh.
Ça pousse un peu.
Oh. C'est plus que 7, les gars.
Just want to freeze on top of this.
Super, Pete.
Pretty good shot there.
14.
Ça, c'est parfait.
Ah, 中の石。
One of the bottom margin first.
Still.
They want to be short.
It's very good.
We look on over. Korea plays Sweden. Kim So-hyuk with the last rock.
Yeah, chance to score 2 here.
Deux tiers, moitié.
Okay,
2 tiers, t'as dit?
Ouais, 2 tiers, ça la touche, je pense que ça va remonter un peu.
Ouais, mais ça.
Grosse
On peut
moitié.
pas passer par-dessus, hein?
Pardon?
On peut pas passer par-dessus.
Non, impossible.
Let's go.
Ouais. Non.
Balle.
Balle.
Pas mal.
Go.
Allez, allez. Ouais, il y a une chance.
Go.
Nice double there from Peter de Cruz. Japan still do have their corner guard. So a battle of wills here. Switzerland want to block up the centre. Japan want to try and open it up and get play out to the wing. They're just trying to tap the red shot back.
Didn't curl enough to get to the nose, so Matsumura trying to get the roll in behind the corner instead.
And it has poked the Swiss stone further out into the open.
Une garde, c'est rien, hein? Je pense pas, non? 2. Tu penses ça aide de rester là? Ok?
Je pense pas.
Hein?
Je pense
ouais,
pas.
comme tu veux. C'est 2 tiers, 3 quarts ouverts. Moi, j'aime bien pile. Ok?
Let's go.
Oui! Oui! Pas mal. Vraiment pas mal.
On this early to hold it past. Wow. That was very close to that top guard, but did manage to get it out. Quite happy to hit and run. Didn't want to leave something there that Japan could freeze on.
And coming the other way this time to make the tap on the red. Over curls, catches the centre guard.
Ouais.
Only 1 minute and 41 seconds left for
C'est quoi, 10,5? 10?
Japan. Won't have a lot of time to discuss. Should be okay.
Yeah, Japan have just got 3 stones left, and there's not many stones in play. It'll be quite clear, I think, what shots they're going to have left to play. So now a chance for Japan to hit and roll here, over behind the cover. Try and set up their 2 that way. So important here where the shooter goes. Absolutely perfect.
Vitesse. 9, 8, 9, 9, 9. Très bien. Pas quoi, bord de la pierre?
Ouais, je pense que c'est assez bien.
Je pense assez,
ouais, le bord de la pierre.
So that yellow is behind the red.
Non, 9.
Benoit Schwartz going for the raise. It's a must-make shot.
Let's go.
Or Japan could be looking like getting 2 for the win.
Non, faites-mi!
Non, c'est plus!
Non! Attention!
Non!
Attention! Oui! Oui!
Wow!
Wow!
Yes, no, yes, no.
Oui!
Oh, great shot from Benoit Schwartz. Under pressure. The cool customer. A wee wry smile. Ah, no bother.
Quand même que ce côté-là, comme près de la ceinture, enfin, ça allait quand même hurler un moment.
Franchement, c'est sûr.
Je trouve que c'est pas la même chose qu'on a dans la bike out.
Absolument. C'est côté curvant en plus.
Had a very impressive start, Team Japan, but then he pointed to that they hadn't played too many of the big dogs yet. They only lost to Sweden after they were sitting 6-1, but I think yesterday they proved a point. beating both Canada and Scotland the same day. And awfully close to beating Switzerland as well here. Definitely contenders this week, Japan. This one looking heavy for Matsumura. Well, this could be trouble. Now the score of 2 more or less out the window for Japan.
And Switzerland could make it very difficult now to draw for 1. Can't leave a double in the reds.
Or you want to push this? No. No. Or can we...
Tu sais que si tu la pousses une demi-pierre, even if you push it half a rock,
time is good, huh?
It's pretty good. Yeah, we're fine.
I kind of like this one because even if we're here, then it's a tough hit and roll.
Yeah. I just think if you could ever push it here, then he doesn't have a triple because this is always stopping him. 6?
Ouais.
Ok. J'aime bien ça.
Pas moi, je m'en speed.
So,
Moi j'ai joué là, t'as vu?
going to accomplish 2 things here, Switzerland. One, get a third rock into play, into the house, so Japan would always need to play a triple to score their 2, but also promote that red closer, make the rings smaller, leave Japan less room to draw to for the single point. Not a lot of time left, Switzerland either, with 30 seconds left. So if you're not sure about the call or the ice or the line or anything, it's not a lot of time, but if you're happy with your call, 30 seconds is plenty. And he'll kick out with 19 seconds to spare. Benoit Schwartz.
So sweepers seem happy with the line, sorry, with the weight. It's all about line. They need to pass this top guard.
Pour pousser, c'est bien. Ça pousse beaucoup, hein? Ça pousse beaucoup.
Yeah, but it's good. It's fine, it's fine.
Do a good old tap to cover a piece of the button. And Japan will call their timeout. They've left it for the very last moment. And I think that's just mostly to have enough time here to make the shot. There's nothing to really discuss. I don't think Bob Ursel will even make it out for this one, as we now look on over Scotland, China.
Yep, Scotland were line 3. China failed to come up short. So Scotland didn't need to play their last stone. And they win 8-6. Takes them to 5-4. Keeps them in the competition.
Bob Ursel has not made it to the ice. The timeout strictly for time, as the shot is pretty straightforward, is the draw to the button for the single points and the extra end. And this is always a bit tough because they see a bit of the red, so very easy to think you have backing. But if you take ice for the draw and you overthrow it, you're not making it to that backing. So either you have to play at the backing on purpose, or you just play the cool draw.
And he was heavy with his first draw.
Well, sweeper's not on this one either. A little bit at the end. Is it starting to curl? Are they on the backing perhaps? It's really starting to move on the guard even. Are they all the way down? Has it overcurled? No, it has not. Just enough to score the single. Well, that was a bit scary from Matsumura. That seemed to make a bit of a jump at the end. And that cheeky smile between him and Valentin Tanner. It is a tied game. That rock just started to move big on them at the end, but Tanida able to keep that straight. And a single 5-5. And this one goes one more end.
いいんじゃない？さっきの位置で。あそこに縦に置きたいね。2投目がいかなかったね、さっき。
今ラストどんぐらい 13.7 1個目 13.3
14秒くらいのタイムを。
Voilà. Daar, kom.
Si jamais, la ligne de LSD là, on a joué à peu près la même ligne avec Ben, l'hydro. Je pense que c'était 8-9, ça suffit. Et je pense que ça va assez vite à 100.
Et non.
ちょっと高め、ちょっと高めだ。ちょっとです。ちょっとまま。いいよ。ウェイトいいよ。マイカルじゃない。ウェイトいいよ。いや、おお、マイカル。
あっちがね、安川だ。ちょっと超えるまで行きたいよ。もう一曲がり。結構いってる。
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, says Sven Michael. They're the only game left out there now that Sweden has picked up the win on Korea 7-5.
ウェイトいいよ。マイカルじゃない。ウェイトいいよ。
Whoa. Attention. Whoa. Wait. Oui. Yeah. Go.
Valentine Tanner looking to play the tick.
C'est super.
Open up the front. Really nice shot.
Super, well.
Yeah, made that really well. All about keeping the forfeit open and a chance to draw in there to win the game. Of course, you have Benoit Schwartz to do so. Has been playing excellent on draws all day. And usually, as you put it, a cool customer. Just give him the chance.
Yeah, and Japan put their first guard pretty close to the house, so it allowed Switzerland to tick it in the rings, whereas the higher it is, you're likely to leave another guard, albeit on the corner.
Clocks are reset.
C'est la même. Un peu plus. Un mètre plus.
For the teams. And they get a new timeout as well for the extra.
C'est la même. Attention. Ben.
Roule, Benoît. Non, c'est bien. Ins meso. Go.
On peut mettre shot, je pense.
Allez.
Really nice.
Continue.
And spins into the rings. Two great shots there. And that's where a lead can win you the games.
1-2。大丈夫そう？大丈夫そうだね。ウェイトはいいよ。
ウェイト
おお、あるよ。もうちょっと高くていけない。
Let's
go.
Wait. Whoa. No. J'espère.
Super.
Makes this last double. Peter de Cruz for good measure.
ちょっと高くていいね、多分。
ピン
だけかな。
うん、良さそう。
いいちゃん。
いい感じだよ。ちょっと進んでるわ。うん。えい。うん。
So fairly straightforward tactics here.
Yeah.
Japan put up the cover, Switzerland peel it off. Japan just trying to put the guards in a place where Switzerland may jam on the ones at the side.
Ok. Moitié, c'est bien. Ouais. Wait.
Wait a minute. Hold over that. Let's go
Allez! Allez!
Sorry.
Okay, c'est bien,
There's
c'est
a
bien.
bit of panic in Sven McCowell's voice there when he let it go, but all good.
You take a timeout?
Bon ronde.
Japan decide to
C'était
take
vraiment
their
ronde.
time out.
Toujours ronde. Moi non.
This time Bob Ursel will make his way onto the ice. See if they can figure out something better than just to throw a centre guard. And not getting any mistakes from Switzerland on those peels.
Chouette.
No.
Ah, c'était ronde, hein?
C'était. Avec 6, c'est bon.
Avec 6,5, c'est... Juste ok.
Throw that in a quarter and it just.
Yeah.
Bah oui.
こういうミス出すからでこっちに置きに行って中に入れに来たらラッキーじゃんまあこっちでも同じだけど
Well, you can throw one more up high if you want, right? It's going to be up high though, like that far over. They're going to run it in, and then you're going to probably come around this one, right? And you can go a little deep if you want here. You can go back, not that far, but back there. No. Yeah, there. They freeze, you freeze. They have that to draw to, right? Right? If they decide to run this back instead, then just put it in the middle and top of the 8 foot. Yeah. So, you like that? Okay.
歌変わんないかいうん変わんないと思う結構伸びてくるうん
ウェイトはいい感じだよラインもいい感じウェイトはいい感じ履きたくないあんまりウェイトあんま履きたくないよラインだけだよウェイトは履きたくないよお大丈夫だ前は大丈夫前は大丈夫履きたくない履きたくないお
So 2 options, Bob Ursel said, put up another long one or come around. Chosen to come around. And then he said, Switzerland will run this back, which they are going to do.
It looks like maybe they're just peeling it clean from the hand gesture.
Peut-être avec la rouge.
Yeah, to be fair, that one back 12 foot won't worry Benoit Schwartz right now. He knows the centre's open for his last draw.
Mais tu penses c'est bon, ça marche pas? Pousser, ouais. Non. Mais pousser short peut-être.
ガードも悪くないと思うけど、センターガード。センターガード切らして最後俺らトップに。それでいいと思う。
94% on his 9 draws today, Benoit Schwartz. I think he'd be pretty comfortable drawing the forfeit for the win here. And with that in mind, maybe Japan would like to force him to hit, if possible.
And this is where Japan have got a bit of a problem, just because Valentin Tanner played 2 great ticks. They had no cover out front.
Open up one more centre guard. Expecting Switzerland to peel it, and they'll probably put their last one in the house somewhere. Will Switzerland give the slash a go here? Probably worth the risk. The worst thing you can do is you jam it and still just in the 8 foot.
Yeah, definitely worth the risk. But first priority, remove the centre guard, keep that centre open.
Let's go.
That's why I thought Japan could have maybe just thrown a guard on the yellow or a bit off the centre line. Make the slash angle so tough Switzerland wouldn't have taken the risk, but this is a fairly risk-free attempt.
Allez, Val. Oui. Go, go. Pousse, pousse, pousse.
Once you go here, got the 1. Ooh, just past the second. Yellow. And now Japan will put this one just maybe nibbling the 8 foot.
どこまで？8タッチ。8タッチが別にここが。まあここ入ってれば。そうだね。十分だ。
Well, pretty much game over if you make that one, Schwartz, but might be left with forfeit draw. Sweepers thinking this is a bit heavy. They're wanting this just top 12 foot. Halfway in the 8 foot.
Yeah, just to make that draw harder to the 4 foot.
Yep.
So, being deep, they're just trying to sweep it a bit farther. Well, if you look at the hit and draws for Benoit, maybe you're better off leaving him the hit.
To be fair, he's been pretty steady on both tonight.
Let's go, Benny.
88% on his 12 takeouts in the game. And of course, this is a nose hit. The well, the easier shots you can play, but of course, for the game in an extra end at a World Championship is always a little bit different. Last rock on the way here for another win. Sounds pretty good. Valentin Tanner just sweeping it onto the yellow. There you go. Switzerland wins it 6-5. Well played game by both. And you never know, they might play again this weekend. That is now Switzerland moving to 8 wins, 2 losses. And so will Japan. Now with 8 wins, Switzerland will feel pretty comfortable about having made the playoffs. Be hard to see a way where a team with 8 wins will be outside the top 6. And of course, with 8 wins, you might start to eye a chance to get the first or second rank in the round robin and get a bye to the semi-finals. Eighth end. Last one for Matsumura. Just an open draw. And that is made to the back 4. Score of 2 for the Japanese. And the 9th, Matsumura making a nice freeze. Benoit Schwartz looking for the draw to score the single and take a 1-point lead coming into the 10th end. The draw is good. And in the 10th end, Yuta Matsumura needing to draw the button to score the single and put the game into the extra end. At the end starts to curl, comes real close to the guard. But Tanida able to keep it straight onto the red, scores the 1, extra end.
Yes.
In the extra end, Benoit Schwartz makes the nose hit to score the necessary point and win the game, 6-5. Those are all the games played in session 16 this afternoon in Lethbridge. Sweden picking up a win on Korea, 7-5. Germany beating Russia, 12-6. Also Scotland picking up a much needed win on China, 9-6. And those are the standings. We see Sweden's the only team that's 100% qualified, but you got to feel good about Japan, Switzerland, and even Canada sitting at 7-2. For Italy and the USA, good chances as well. Another win would do. Scotland sitting at 5-4, really needing some wins to make it to the top 6. For Netherlands looking heavy, as well as Germany, Russia, Norway, China, and of course Korea winless at the bottom.
Peter, a great game, very close, extra end. What gave you the advantage over that team tonight?
Gosh, not much. Maybe a little bit of luck, maybe a little bit of experience at this level. You know, we've been in these situations a few times, so we know how to manage them. But they played unbelievable, and it's, you know, just little things in this game.
Tell me about the tactical call at the 9th end. Big decisions about Benoit's first shot. Everybody thought you were going to hit the one in the wing, but you decided to go for the draw. What were your thoughts?
Well, the idea is that if you hit, you're basically hoping that he misses the draw, because he was always drawing around. He's not going to hit, otherwise he's pretty much lost the game. So we're like, okay, so let's beat him to it, but we had to make it perfect. Unfortunately, we didn't, and he made the perfect freeze. So the current round was the right call, because he made the perfect draw afterwards. So he probably would have made it anyway.
Well, 8 wins. What's your goal now, to get to the top 2?
Yeah, I think it's still possible, right? Yes. So got a couple of tough games tomorrow, you know, a couple of big opponents, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, thanks very much for speaking to us. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, that's all we had this afternoon in Lethbridge, but stay tuned for more curling fun here at the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019.
C'était 5 avec ça, 4, 3, 4, go, go.
Vamos, bien joué.
Yeah,